we should take the opportunity to step back and pause in what are very challenging operational environments that we work in the energy sector as well as in other parts of the industry, and to really show some of the great work that goes on across the industry, both to keep people safe but also to deliver back to the communities we live and operate in. So I'm an Adelaide boy, born and raised. To me, Adelaide is it is the most livable city in Australia. It has all the things you need to balance work and life. It has all of the infrastructure. It has great restaurants. It has great beaches. It has great wine regions. And so for me, it really ticks all of those boxes. And having headquarters of an ASX top 20 company in Adelaide, and being able to recruit people and bring them to Adelaide, the city really sells itself and sells the state to future employees. I think the energy industry in Australia and in South Australia, it's really the diversity of things you can work on. In my career, I've worked on LNG plants, I've worked on fields in the Cooper Basin, I've worked on the commercial side of the business, all sorts of different engineering roles. And if you look at the sort of breadth of opportunities within Santos in Adelaide, whether it's working on hydrogen projects, on carbon capture and sequestration, whether it's working in the more traditional upstream gas and liquids business, the breadth of what you can do in our industry, I don't think is really well appreciated across Australia more broadly, but I'd encourage anyone who's interested to give me a call. So I think for Santos, as I said at the start, Santos is a proud South Australian company, been operating for 68 years in Adelaide and in the Cooper Basin. And I think the role that our industry plays in the energy industry in Australia is only becoming more and more important to the future sustainability and security of Australia, both from an energy security perspective, but also from a pathway to decarbonise, which is something that Santos and our board and managing director are really focused on. And so for the industry in South Australia, what that translates to is Santos has a really key role to play to help South Australia decarbonise, and to then ultimately help Australia and the Asia Pacific region decarbonise. So working with the state government on things like the hydrogen hub in Port Bonython and those sorts of projects, as well as the carbon capture and sequestration project up in Moomba, are really leading edge, and having a South Australian company be at the forefront of that is something that all South Australians should be really proud of. I am a musical theatre nerd. My favourite musical is Les Mis. I've seen it in 4 different cities around the world, and anytime it's on, I'll go and see it.